Comeback Cardinals? Is that the mantra for you guys now?
I mean, ideally, you wouldn't have to come back, but no. I mean, all things considered, we came into a really tough place to play. This was an awesome environment. Really kind of exemplifies what college football is and what they're about. It's hostile. They're yelling all types of crazy stuff at us, and I was proud of our ability to kind of take a punch and come out in the second half and play to our ability. So I'd like to not have to come back multiple scores, but I'm super proud about the fact that we did.
How would you compare this level of craziness as far as the environment to any other stadiums that you played at?
I mean, it's up there for sure. I mean, I remember like when we ran out, it was a little bit surreal. I mean, I think it's up there with kind of Autzen Stadium and the Big House. I'll definitely put it up there with those two. Utah at night is pretty hostile as well, but I mean, it's up there with the best crowds in the country for sure.
You mentioned getting punched in the mouth. Came out with that big first quick score, and then the interception seemed like momentum totally swung the other way. What was it like on the sideline going through that stretch of the game?
Yeah, I mean, I think you score we scored so quickly on the first drive, and we were just almost like, we got this. You know what I mean? And that team has been through a lot this year and has fought and battled. So you're going to get their best for 60 minutes. You know what I mean? They're out to prove something. And they play really hard, and we have a ton of respect for that. So, I mean, not that we don't want to score in two plays, because that's obviously great, but we can't take our foot off the gas thinking like, oh, we got this, whatever it is. So, I think that stuff is an area that we need to grow.
What were you seeing out of Virginia Tech defensively early on that was giving you guys a little bit of a struggle? This has been a secondary who's at times been a little bit susceptible to big plays, but it seemed like for a large part of that, you guys were trying to utilize the short areas of the field.
Yeah, they did a really good job in the secondary, kind of holding their rotations. And when you're trying to get into different run checks and you're trying to throw the ball, like you're trying to obviously run away from down safeties and stuff like that. So I thought they did a really good job in terms of holding their shell and hiding where the extra hitter was. And they did a really good job kind of hiding their cloud coverage to safety. I mean, they'd show a true one high safety, and like at the snap of the ball, he's sprinting. And I think the fact that it's loud and you have to go on silent count sometimes tips them onto when they can hold it. So if you're on a loud cadence, you can get in demeanor and try to kind of get a tip. But if you're on cadence, there's a pretty clear indication of when the snap is coming, so they can hold that until they see the indicator from the center when he turns his head. So I thought they did a really good job of that. And we started to get a better beat on it as the game went on, and started to have more success.
So what were the in-game adjustments that you feel like you guys had to make to counteract some of those things?
Yeah, I mean, kind of what I just talked about, getting a better beat on what they were getting to. I think we really just got in a rhythm. Like, things were there. We just, it's hard when like you have you're 2nd and 6 and you get a procedure penalty and you throw an interception, and then like if you can just get a couple first downs, we're going to feel like we're rolling. So I don't know if it was anything necessarily like glaring schematically. I think it's just really important for us to really run some successful plays consecutively, and I think the whole offense will kind of feed off of that.
Your thoughts on Colin, obviously, even in the return game, but talk about, first of all, the path, that play where you got the touchdown.
He's a big-time player.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris has obviously gotten the majority of the ink, and deservingly so. He's a really good player also, but I couldn't be more proud of Colin and his ability to continue to show up every week, regardless of if he's getting the lion's share of the targets, be the same guy, work really hard, and put his best foot forward each and every game. And I think you see that over a long period of time start to pay dividends. I think he's played big time, and really the whole season, but especially today.
How much did the coverages start to adjust in the second half when the ground game was starting to get going a little bit?
I mean, when you can run the ball well, like it opens up everything. You know what I mean? Like we had a Chris wide open on a play action shot, and a guy ended up coming free. So we knew things were there. And I think obviously running the ball opens up everything when it comes to drop back, play action, all that kind of stuff. So I think Brom did a really good job in terms of getting the stuff to make us successful.
Okay, we're good.
Awesome. Thank you guys.